No, 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 stop it. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Turn it off. Big league. Since I've last seen you, I've done a couple of undercoats. A grey on the side of the kitchen, underneath the green, and a white on the bulkhead, which I really think freshened it up so nicely. So can't wait to get the other two bits on there. But these are the bits I've done just before we get going with the real episode. Look at that, fresh. We're going to finish off installing the water tank today, which includes drilling in the final hole in the outside of the van to install this. There's a blue pipe somewhere, this. So that will mean I'll be able to fill up the water tank from outside the van without having to open the back doors, and that'll sort of be the last thing that we need to sort in the water system before the gas men fit it up and I'll have hot water. And we're risking it for a biscuit. Velcroed in place. Water tank's come out. We're having a bit of a difficult time trying to get through because we've hit one of the structure beams, which was sort of expected. So poor Dad's drill. Look at Dad's poor drill. Guess what he'll be getting for Christmas? He's ruining his drill trying to get through there. So this job was not easy. I think it took us well over an hour to get through here. And when I say us, I mean Dad. The effort that this man put in to get through here was quite amazing. I honestly didn't think we were going to get through it at one point. He used guide holds to help with the jigsaw, twisting the metal, pulling. We had to get my drill out of storage because he'd wrecked his. But he got there in the end. Of course he did. He's a legend. Current situ, just need to take off a little bit extra. Oh, very well done, Dad. It did not look easy. What we got out? Well, yeah, it was that piece. Yeah, that's the piece.
Three with two. 1, 2. Yeah.
Well, and it's folded over that one, isn't it? So it's several layers. Yeah. Wow. And there we go. And then we're fixing both the water pipe and the air pipe to it before we then put it through the hole, because otherwise we won't be able to fix these things to it once it's in. Standard rust treatment. And hopefully that's the last bit I need to do. Pull it through, and there we are. It's ready to be installed. The slightest bit of silicone, as you saw, he was using his finger because it's already kind of got a self-seal gasket, but it's just a bit of belt and braces to make sure that everything's all waterproof.
Eight.
That top bit just pushes in, does it? Oh. Easy peasy.
Go.
Oh.
There you go. It looks all right, doesn't it?
That does. Gosh, it blends in well. And of course, it has a lock for the obvious safety reasons, so nobody can poison me in my sleep.
Because they're going to, obviously.
Cool. So we have water fill up, electric hookup, and gas fill up on the right hand side. And on the left-hand side, we've got the Truma vent. This is what she looks like coming out. Obviously, we won't need that much. It's just going to go plop into the tank, which we can put back now, can we?
I was just thinking we should probably silicone the base of the tank and then silicone this.
Yes.
So when it sits on now,
I agree.
It's in.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. So this is the fixture that we're going to add to the tank, the fillet point. We're just working out where to put the pipes.
Oh.
Oh.
What about if I do that?
Oh, do it sideways. It doesn't need to go up.
No. Do it sideways. That'll go. That'll be good there.
So this is the one for the water.
Or do I do it like... No, I don't want to
No, don't do it up the top. And then that's the one for the air tube, this plastic air. So the air can come out when the water goes in.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I reckon both on the side here.
Yeah.
I think so. Keep
And
them
they're
out of the way.
Yeah.
Jinx. So we're going to do the water inlet first.
Past the point of no return?
Yeah, that's in. That's very in.
Oh, do you want to go get your other battery?
Oh, has it gone already? Oh, that was very easy.
Ooh.
We did not
Take into
We
account.
did not take into account that. Are you sure it's all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that was close. Sim, that's the inside. The filter's going to rest on these two things. Dad's just cut out the corner of one for the wires for the pump to go through, so that all fits in.
Tidy that up.
Yeah? With your tie wraps and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'll start tie wrapping it in.
Those two pieces are in for the filter, and now Dad's working on the wires, which attach to this switch basically, which comes into this part of the toilet. So this is the fan, and then it needs power to draw the air out, which goes through the pipes and then down into the filter, which we've put there. So Pops has got to wire this in. I've just come up with an idea that Dad says is a very good one. This is the wire that needs to be attached into the cartridge that's there. Instead of having to drill another hole through here and risk any more leaks, all of the wires have got a big end on, so we can't just drill the small hole for the wire to go through. We've got to drill a bigger hole for the end fixtures to go in as well. So if we drill, well, we're going to drill underneath here. This pipe is only going to carry air, so I've just suggested, can we feed this wire in the pipe and then bring it round here and then drill a hole in the pipe and bring the wire out at this side, silicone the holes in the pipes to stop any airflow, like leaks or whatever. But because this is only carrying air, I think that's sort of like the least risk. And I looked at Dad and he was like quite impressed. So that's what we're going to try do now, because if it goes wrong, these are what, £3, two quid to replace. It's not the end of the world, but if we mess it up through this, that's a very big deal. This is the fan cartridge basically that we tick into, because it's going to pull all the air out and it dries out your feces. Stops the smell apparently. Oh, here he is with a big pipe. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
We can.
Well, the plug will be on the other side.
So
The plug has to be seen.
Is,
yeah.
That's into the.
That'll tick in.
And
plug
then
there,
this
and then that goes through the pipe. Yeah.
And then we join the other one up, the extension piece, and come out the other bit of the pipe.
Yeah, come out the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that'll work?
Yeah.
Cool. the filter, through into the hole, up through the pipe, round through the pipe. And Dad's fixing that to the wires now. Better hope that that is an okay idea. Dad's managed to sort the wiring. We've had to just do a little bit of a tweak, have we? Because some reason the tiny little fan cartridge apparently, what, 12 volts wasn't enough?
No, 12 volts is enough, but the wire that I put in that runs all these lights,
Yeah, didn't do it.
voltage drop was too great.
Voltage drop was too great for this tiny little cartridge. So he's done that. That works. They're in place for the filter. The things on the side of the water tank are now dry, so we're going to put the water tank back in, and this time we're going to silicone it down, silicone across this bit as well to keep it in place. And while Dad worked on fixing those pipes to the actual fittings, I got on with a bit more caulking over the paint that I'd done on the bulkhead, just to cover some screw holes. Now then, look at what Pops has been doing while I've done that. Very, very ever so slightly angled downwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Once again, extremely lucky with this.
No, that's not luck. That was worked out.
That was worked out. Okay. So this is the blue one's where the water goes in, and the see-through one is where the air comes out.
That's very stiff to get off. That's unlocked at the moment.
Oh, that's unlocked.
Yeah, it's very stiff. You have to push it.
Right.
It's very stiff.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll get better. So push in.
Oh, yeah. You just need two hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll let all that go off now. Fill it up tomorrow.
Fill it right up.
Fill it right up, test it, make sure everything's okay. But we're not going to risk it while we've got silicone going off. So we're going to leave that and do that tomorrow. So now that's done, Pops is on with something else. So we originally wired up the van. I don't know if it was a lack of thought or a lack of communication. Oop. These wires were wired in, so they would only work when plugged into the electric. So the external electric hookup, that's when I could use this socket. Now, that's not very useful for me because I'm very rarely going to be on a site. So what Dad is working on now with his plug is he said that if he can plug one into the inverter constantly, so the plug will always be there, he can wire that up to the 240-volt system, so this plug will run off the inverter and I'll be able to use it while I'm not on electric hookup. I mean, I don't even know what he's doing or how that works, but I'm impressed, and yeah, that's what Dad's doing. I think I'm going to try put on the green and see what it looks like here. Somebody suggested doing a grey undercoat, so thank you very much to who that was. They said the green would pop more, because we are quite early, it's only 3 o'clock. So I'm going to paint that. Interface in.
So you should be able to turn that on. Go to clock. Right, what time is it?
Cool. I'm gonna test it. There's a wee little leak on the end of the thing. Is that all right? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, no, stop it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Big leak. As you saw from that massive leak, we had to do something about that. So we have siliconed it, and that has solved the problem. There is much water in the tank. We have filled it with 100 litres. I have driven. It's not budged anywhere, and there's not been any leaks, which is very good. The accumulator also hasn't leaked again. The fan on the toilet now works. It's not very noisy, but the fan now works. That's all wired in, ready to be attached to the filter. The toilet also doesn't budge, so that little plastic thing that we put under there works a treat, and I have actually also used it. I have used it. I have left the stuff in there for a day. You couldn't smell anything. Nothing moved, nothing leaked. It was actually really good. The shower door is still looking beautiful, and I don't know if you may have seen, but they saw the video, they reached out to me, and they have since sent me a fly net to cover this door, which is fabulous. I'll show you that in the next video. But yeah, they saw my video on YouTube, messaged me to say, is it me? And we're really grateful. Thank you for the exposure. They are a small family-run business in Wales that make these products. I didn't actually know that when I ordered from them. I just ordered because they were in the UK. And yeah, the quality is fantastic. They have reached out and said, thank you so much. Here is a little free gift in the fly net. And they've also set up a discount code for me. So if anybody is looking, please go to their website. I'll put the link in the description. And there is a discount code, myvanworld5. Please use that at checkout for a little discount. It's very kind of them. I didn't ask. I didn't talk to them before. They've just done that off their own back. So really appreciative of them. And yeah, excellent customer service. Water pressure is still crazy. Crazy strong. Pump working a treat. Water tank full. It's all coming together, my guys. Look at that. Got myself a little plug. Boop. All the finishing touches. I think we're going to try build the cupboards next. And oh, I've got a date for my gas hookup. In 2 weeks' time, this beast will be livable. And I will be going to spend a night in Betty. This is now dry, ready for another coat. Definitely needs another coat. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, but we're going to go with it. These are also in. Don't budge. Siliconed in, waiting for the filter to be hooked up. All the wires are in as well. Everything's working. Got all that sorted. Got that connected. Wire comes up through there. We do also need to make this waterproof because water can't really be getting on that. So we have a couple of ideas, but if anyone else has any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. I'd love a neat idea to just make sure no water gets on all of that. There we are, one step closer. Thank you for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.